Mukesh Ambani. He is the one of the richest person in the whole world. JIO Cinema, JIO Savan, JIO Music, JIO Mart, Reliance Mart, JIO SIM. All of these companies comes under Mukesh Ambani. In recent times, he spent over 2,000 crore for pre-wedding. But how Mukesh Ambani got this much rich and how he got famous? Let's talk about Ambanis in this video.
Dream big. Align your passion and purpose in life with a goal. If you focus on the goal, you will overcome all obstacles.
Share with you the most important lessons I have learned from my father during this phenomenal journey. साहस एक ऐसी ताकत है जिससे डर को भी डर लगता है. Conquering the impossible is your destiny.
Dhirubhai Ambani started Reliance Industries in 1996, the Reliance Commercial Corporation, with a polyester firm. But before this, we have to travel back a little bit to understand the story very well. So let's travel back a few years when Dhirubhai Ambani was working in a petrol pump in Yemen to support his family. While the tea time was happening, he went to some fancy restaurants, not to just show off that he was going to some fancy restaurants, but to kind of understand the business from the businessman that came to that fancy restaurants. He understand what they were talking and what they were talking about the businesses in that restaurant while drinking tea. And while all of this was happening, he was understanding the business very much well. After getting all the necessary knowledge that he wanted to know, he came back to India in Mumbai. He started his first masala trading firm in Mumbai with the investment of 1.5 lakh rupees back then. But after some time, he thought that this was not enough for him. He wanted to do something big in the business industries. So he quit the industry of masala tradings and he went to some very much new industry that he was very new to, and that was a polyester firm. He started the polyester firm back then, which became very much hit in the market. He was a well-known businessman back then in Mumbai, where he was trading the saris and all the clothes that were made in Mumbai. The firm was getting and earning a high level of profit. After that, he started and he went to the petrochemicals industry, where he started his own business in the petrochemicals. After this, the Reliance industry actually started, where he started a group of companies.
6th July 2002. This was the day when Dhirubhai Ambani ji died. There was a tension between both Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani, who is gonna run what business. After some time, the partition happened between both of them. And then the Reliance telecom industry gone to Anil and petrochemicals went to Mukesh Ambani. But now, you might ask, JIO belongs to Mukesh Ambani and telecom belongs to Anil Ambani. I don't get it. Wait, you have to watch the video till the end so that you can get a clarity of it. And now, Mukesh Ambani already knew that internet gonna boom in India. He already had a vision towards India. And also he thought of bringing 4G network to India. He got a plan, and the plan was
to become the monopoly in the market. But here is the catch. All the telecommunications went to Anil Ambani. But JIO belongs to Mukesh Ambani, right? But how did this happen? Let me just tell you. Mukesh did a plan, and the plan was to become the monopoly in the 4G network communications. Back in that time, there was a bidding happening between the broadband services, and the services was, you will provide 4G networks. But here's the catch. There was no voice calls that was provided with that broadband services that the government was bidding upon. All the companies like Airtel, Vodafone, Idea, these all companies were not interested in that bidding because they thought that this is a useless bidding that they are bidding for. So all the companies backed up from the bidding, but there was one small company that was interested in this bidding. The name of the company was Infotel. Well, Infotel is a very small company. The network of Infotel is around 2.5 crore back then. And the only customer that Infotel had was providing them 14 lakhs yearly revenue. But this company was interested in buying that broadband services and wanted to buy that bidding for the companies. But after some times, Infotel won that bidding and it was having the 4G network broadband back in that time. After some times, here's another catch. After some times, another big news comes out saying that Mukesh Ambani brought a company called Infotel.
Over a year after shocking everyone with a $3 billion purchase of a nationwide license to offer fourth-generation wireless broadband in India, Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries is putting in place the building blocks for a nationwide rollout that it hopes will surpass the voice services rollout of a decade ago.
This news was like a catch fire in the entire market. All the companies were stopped. Why did Mukesh Ambani buy this kind of small company back in that time? After this, another big news came out, and this shocked the entire market.
Promoted Reliance JIO Infocom has been granted a unified license by the Department of Telecommunications. This license will allow Reliance JIO to offer both voice and high-speed data services through 4G to subscribers across all 22 telecom circles.
Right now, the government allowed voice calls with the broadband services. This was the same reason why all the companies didn't wanted to buy the broadband services. But right now, you can also add voice calls to your broadband wireless services. This shook the entire market. All the big companies like Vodafone, Airtel and Idea were shocked by this news. Big companies were shut down and all the companies like Airtel, Vodafone and Idea went into some huge losses. By looking at all of this, for example, the broadband services, Infotel, Mukesh Ambani buying it and the government announcing the voice call services that can be provided with the broadband services. All of this looks like a plan, right? Yes, it does. It does looks like Ambani planned all of this out.
In the January of 2013, Mukesh Ambani renamed Infotel, changed it into Reliance JIO. This was the beginning of the new era for all the Indians.
Right now, in order to become the massive company in the market of India, Ambani borrowed a lot of money from the banks. Here's how much. He borrowed around $31 billion in order to become the biggest player in the internet market of India. Not only this, after some times, in order to repay the loan, he did some brilliant strategies, and that is giving some small percentage of stake to the investors. After some times, Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook invested around $6 billion for a minority stake, that is 9% of stake in the JIO.
और सारा माल उनका लेके निकल जाएंगे और अपने को वो तोतला तिवारी को कितना 40 लाख देने का ना 40 लाख अगर 4 करोड़ से निकल जाए तो कितना बचेगा अपने पास 360 हिस्सा बराबर याद रखते हो 360 उसको अपने पास रखेंगे और फिर उसके बाद पैसा ही पैसा होगा.
After this, many investors came and invested a lot of $1 billion in the company of JIO, and by this, JIO became the massive internet company in the entire India. And by all of this investment, right now the total valuation of JIO is around $107 billion. By all of these investments, right now JIO can provide the cheapest internet services to all the people, and it has been providing so.
Due to this, Mukesh Ambani was making a lot of profits, and this is the only company which was providing a cheapest internet for all the Indians. And due to this, it was creating a monopoly in the market.
After JIO came into India, it just changed the way Indians looked at the internet. After the launch of the cheapest internet services by the JIO, almost all the Indians came into internet and were having access to the entire world. And it would be probably the reason why so many YouTubers just popped up. And YouTube is a big thing right now is because of JIO. And because of JIO only, you are binge watching all the marriage reels of Adani right now.
They were not only providing internet services. Right now, they are entering the market of OTT platforms by opening JIO Cinema. They are providing best shows, best series, best serials and best movies in their platforms. Not only this, they are also live streaming the largest cricket league of entire world, IPL, in their platform. They have already entered the market of 5G internet. But the matter is, they have already started working on AI because of this video.
Engineers with, not 100 million, but let's say 10 million could actually build something truly substantial.
Look, the way this works is we're going to tell you it's totally hopeless to compete with us on training foundation models. You shouldn't try, and it's your job to try anyway. And I believe both of those things.
After watching this video, Ambani took it as a challenge and said this.
JIO Platforms wants to lead the effort in developing India-specific artificial intelligence models and AI-powered solutions across domains, thereby delivering the benefit of artificial intelligence to Indian citizens, businesses, and government alike. India has the scale, India has the data, India has the talent.
I'm sure that Mukesh Ambani will do this because in past he had took a lot of risk creating JIO or entering the smartphone industry, and right now he'll take the risk, he'll invest in AI and make a huge market of AI in India.
Like how we covered the Tatas and the Adanis in our previous episodes, Ambani is also one inspiring story. Ambani teaches us, the family of Ambani teaches us about how you can become the biggest businessman in the entire world with having very much dedication and determination towards your work and the businesses.
If you want to know a hidden story about AI, that is Rocco's business, you can check out this video. Till then, keep learning, be curious. I hope this video was worth it.
એક છે એકી દે 3 વાવ સેમ કૃષ્ણ લાગે છે સેમ કૃષ્ણ લાગે છે